Good afternoon. Just got off of work. Always come here to kick it, Man, first off the start, man, I let my cat out, and she ran after another cat, and she gone, bro. So that kind of really fucked me up, man. I didn't think it fucked me up that bad, but it kind of did. But anyway, yeah, thinking about my cat, wherever you're at, cheers, hope you're cool. But content overload, bro. So check this out. Check this out right here. It's called like content overload. This is what I was thinking of. We live in an age where you just have access 24/7 to all this content, like online. It could be social media, it could be like YouTube, whatever, Hulu Plus. It don't matter, whatever. But we have like an overload of content. And let's say if you're someone like you're someone who searches for like information. If you're one of those, you addicted to looking for information. It's just like you're gonna get burnt the fuck out on this information overload. So this is what happens when you get overloaded with information. Say you're trying to figure something out. It could be whatever. It could be about dating. It could be about spiritual content. It could be about automotive theory, philosophy. Doesn't matter. But there's so much information that you get lost in it all, and you don't even know what's real anymore. You don't know what's true or false, and you don't even know where you stand anymore. Does that make sense? Does that make kind of sense? Like you're overloaded with so many options, so much information that you can't even make a choice, and you don't even know what to believe anymore, because there's this like all these like contradicting statements and beliefs and videos. One contradicts the other, and then you keep looking at this and you look at that and you look at that, and you start getting an information overload. It's like, imagine if you had 1,000 pairs of shoes in your closet. How would you ever pick what pair of shoes you're gonna wear? You have 1,000 pairs. It'll take you hours just to figure out what pair of shoes you want to wear, right? That's the way I kind of hearken information overload. How we have so much information at the click of a finger that we just get addicted to looking for information, and then we get lost in all that information. We don't even know what's true anymore. That happened to me even with spiritual content, right? Because I don't know, I started gravitating towards more spiritual content over the last few years, right? And I got completely overloaded with it. I was sitting here at the park, and the reason why I wanted to make this video, I know ironically I want to put some more information on the information overload machine, YouTube. But yeah, very ironic. But anyway, I was sitting here and I was just thinking about, hey Titus, stop, just take a break from all this, man. Take a break. Because I don't know if you're like me, a lot of people like me, or I'm like y'all. It's just we don't know when to stop, bro. Especially when you're looking for information. It's I don't have an off switch, man. I'm on it all the time. The spinning and spinning. And it's just I don't even know when to stop. And I'm like right now I'm at a point of overload where I'm I don't know what the hell is true anymore. I'm not even following my own inner guidance, right? I'm not following my own inner guidance that always guided me throughout this life anyway. Because before there was YouTube, before any of this, before any of these, any of these websites, man, before I ever even had internet, before I had a phone, before any of that, you know what I used to do? I would just pray to God. I'll pray, and by God, just guide me, because I don't know. I don't know. God just guide me, and I'd always get guided in the right direction. What happened to me over the last few years is I started relying, and I didn't really notice it, but I started relying on all this information I'm getting off of all these millions of different points of view on YouTube, right? And ironically, like I said, here's another one, but let this be one to give you a break, I guess, to tell you I'm not telling you anything except to hey, take a break off all the content for a little bit. Start cultivating your inner guidance system again, man. So you get to the point you don't even need any of these videos, right? Get to that point. I gotta work my way back there again, because it's been a while, man, since I've been able I've been just relying on God and relying on my own intuition that guided me through this whole life anyway, man. And it's I feel unhappy right now, man, because I'm just overloaded, man. I'm overloaded, dude. And I know you all be feeling the same way. You're overloaded, bro. Or it could be the other one where you scrolling through Instagram looking at all this dating bullshit, you know. Oh, the opposite sex, they suck, everybody sucks, the world's falling apart, Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that, liberals. I'm sure you're all overloaded with all that bullshit too. But I'm just here to tell you, just take a break for a little bit, man. Like, we get overloaded with all this information. We don't even know it's real anymore, and we don't even follow our own inner guidance system anymore, and that's like a big problem. Like I said, something I'm going through right now at the moment. I just sat here at the park, and I was like, man, I don't want to watch any content or anything. That's why I came to the park, and I'm just like, man, like, Titus, just take a break, bro. Just take a break. I know my cat ran away, so I'm like all, like, you know, in the greatest mood or nothing, but it's like, yeah, man, it just, something came to me, just take a break. You know, we're overloaded with this information. If you're looking for like some answers, just try to be still for a little bit. Pray, you know, pray to God, you know, and be like, God, just guide me, because I'm lost. I don't know what to do. You know, I don't know where I'm going. I have no idea, and I'm overloaded. And then, you know, maybe something will pop up, you know, who knows. But just, I guess this whole video is just take a break, man. We're overloaded with information, and we don't even know what we're looking for anymore. So that's all I want to say for this video. Hopefully that, like, you know, helps you out, whatever, and peace.